I need to apologize. And not because I want them back or anything. I don't want them back because I'm right.
Okay.
Like manjing right.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I did them dirty.
Unnecessarily.
So. One time. And I one kalani.
The rest accept you. It's a bad comparison already.
Wow, it's all kinya koreng. Wa hope ema pele karabo ntlwele ke fetse. Wa opela Jelly Baby o naruhile mata. I get Jelly Baby had sponsors. I get sponsors pulled out because of bad reputation. Jelly Baby but as a big company, if an employee utlisa a bad reputation in a company, most dairy companies still hold ba suspend for your nanako until libitsola how litera. That's the reality of the company. They don't bring you back to work if ba so clearly libitsola how. They don't.
No,
so what does it say ka company ya social group crossing?
Chrissy.
Agarab.
If
No ways. They were not supposed to bring him back to work if libitsola how so clearly.
One.
And even Barba threatened me.
Listen.
Listen. I don't want to listen to
you. Are not bringing.
Let's hear. Wait. Let's have
an. Trying to justify.
No, we're not justifying. We're not. Let's hear.
I wouldn't mind.
Really?
You won't mind being in an open relationship.
Yeah.
You won't mind being in an open relationship.
In an open relationship because of the difficulty that I am.
What difficulty? Like what have?
Zikoke baba.
The thing is, okay,
like,
I'm trying to put it.
Take a breather.
I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to.
And then toy bolala ngibe loro we bolala ka confident.
Abe sure.
Aisha mlengana jini ke boss so it's lankhatla karo alitswarisi babalase and then alensi puza face uka swift rope ke tlonga re motho ba mo dampile and ke proudly South African it tastes monato ka makala o jele ka di biscuit a ke re lengana is a soft aromatic shrub obvious and then yang khatla ka re how size jini hore ke nna re tlo botsa jini is a alcohol spirit distilled from the grain or malt na hana re ke jini hopefully dried fruit Aisha mlengana jini ke boss so it's
I don't want to explain a lot. Okay. Thanks.
Don't worry
About
a thing. I want to go to serious.
Love it for you.
Nah, like go to serious. Like I had to watch it. I slept at like Matri.
Wow.
And luckily it was not that long. So yeah, it was nice. Welcome to another episode of Culture Spotlight. My name is Mondli Skosana. And we're coming to you live from the Meathouse franchise right here in Block GG. Aona go hungwe, go regram nama ya unona, nama e fresh, nama e sharp, the drinks it's alright, the meat it's alright, the celeb it's alright. Lerina.
What the hype ayo?
I don't like celebrity. Can I take a picture with you?
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Can I take a picture with you?
They must understand.
Okay, my brother.
Hey now.
Okay.
Hey now. I know Ira had enough times for me to say it.
Oh.
Hey, can I take a picture with you?
Oh.
Koma Zweni.
Yeah.
In the burbs.
Wow.
Kamusosha. Outside. Bona. Everywhere I go, can I MTN?
Oh wow.
Everywhere
No,
you go.
I see what you did there.
Bona. All
No,
over.
Your new catchphrase.
Yeah. No. Can't touch this.
But when they catch me rolling, they be hating.
Why am I hating? I cannot hate man. Like he knows very well or I can't hate.
And I never roll alone. I'm always with the A team.
Yeah.
Smooth on camera one. Sugar.
There's a disconnect.
There's a disconnect.
Boo, you guys. Boo, where did you
and
go?
sugar. Camera two. Can you next dolly rain? Next dolly rain.
Production way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Last on camera two. Sugar on pictures. Babes on sound. I want to changing ke babes.
No.
And me.
Motomo consistency ke babes.
And how we still
Don't
coming.
rush it.
Oh, sorry.
Don't rush. Don't rush, you'll crash, my sister.
Yes, yes.
And the one and only Mohau.
Hello, Ricky. How's the ricotta? How's the manyugu? How's the girly? What's good, everybody?
Hi, Mohau. Mohau looking cute vandaag.
Yeah, today.
Und today amathanga yethu.
Yay!
Amathanga mhlophe.
We
didn't know.
Cash contant. Cash contant na ba iretse Mohau ka tjena.
Yeah. Understand
no.
the assignments.
And the one and only, the forever trending, the trendsetter, the hater. What the girl will praise it?
The hater?
Not the hate.
Oh, shame.
Why? Why can I hate that?
Our hater.
On who?
Certified hater.
On who?
me.
On you?
Hornogi MTN.
Oh, please. Yeah, my name is Chrissy L. You know how we do. I cannot hate on you, my brother. You are very below my level. So there
Yeah,
is,
Can't
let's
touch
go
this.
to an ad
there
break.
is absolutely no reason.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Josie last week.
No, just we rang.
No, and she, you know, the vibes. Kile Josie, ka bona hore umuntu utumile.
Yeah.
Like you need to understand hore you cannot reach me. I am very far. You can't reach me, my brother. Like even if bar otsamaka 160 kilometers per hour. Like you empower.
Ingxaki.
Mutshini omuwima mfana.
Ingxaki.
I am very far.
Inkinga.
Ke re ha ke tsena fela ba re yo Chrissy di mama.
Thank you, mama.
Ke nna di mama no. No it's di mama le di ngwana.
Oh, the mama, the
That is me.
one.
Ka re le beletse no di mama ke re ba re di mama can you take pictures like le mhilo hore no ke tlono tsena fela like ka mola ha o tsena ba o search mara nna ke tsene fela.
Oh, yeah? Asibonge.
Cause ke di mama.
Pekelebe.
So like you cannot compare, my brother. You can't. You will cry a long cry. But anyway, how are you, my friend?
I'm alive and well, man. I'm
Looking
alive and well.
nice with your beige
As
culture
always.
spotlight.
Hey now.
Can I read neck what?
Kingi.
Lassie?
Lassie. Kilena. Mara kilena. Oh, no.
Title what?
Tight neck.
It's not a turtleneck, Chrissy.
It's
Now
not a
we're going to
turtle.
correct you. You can be famous, right? But then abbreviations and words
Shut
might
up.
be wrongfully used.
Okay, sorry. Hey, shut up.
A turtleneck, it's a polar
It's a
neck.
polar
Come
neck, I know.
quoting. Yeah.
I know. You look nice.
Thank you. You look
Ramesh
nice
is
yourself.
there. Culture Spotlight t-shirts for 400 rands. Please. support.
Available.
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 In
So you
beige
can look
and
nice
white
and shabby.
and black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kilena di sales. Akara ale rekisi. Sales team. I rekisi.
Where's it
sales
known,
team.
eh? Can I not really like it to go sales team because my life is very busy. I am very busy. Like kopela position.
Celebrity e tlo re lapisa.
As you found.
Celebrity.
And nereblela ka taba ya hore
Lapisa.
a re nyake batho ba big shoulders
Eh,
makwa fokotse.
Makwa.
I'm
No,
like, you
but
crash.
big shoulders tsaka di tlo le tshwantse le di feel ke le na fela and
If you rush, you'll crash.
I cannot.
Eh.
I cannot crash. Hape ke tsamaya ka empower.
Yo.
I cannot crash.
I taba ya hore Chrissy wa re tsena.
Chrissy, what's been on your mind? Like this, I need to know. What's been on your mind, Chris?
When I was like this whole week in I've been having this weird feeling. I feel like
Feeling?
yeah.
What feel wena?
Can't like I'm
No. What
Can
were
I
you
the
feeling?
films, Sijo? The films.
What were you feeling?
No, it's on like ish. Now the lots of thing where like wa bona ha o ntse o hola wa dira ne.
Okay.
And then you later realize hore like you shouldn't have and you feel like you need to make amends
Oh, yeah.
and apologize.
yeah.
Happy Ronaldo dronke ka Umjolo, creo sa tlhalanyoro, what is what? So like this whole week, ne, ke feel like I need to apologize. And not because I want them back or anything, I don't want them back because ngi right.
Okay.
Like manje ngi right.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I did them dirty.
Unnecessarily.
So one time and I ile motho mo sharp one tlhalanya. So I feel like ke mo owe apology.
What did you do?
I was a bitch. I was a bitch, and I admit that I got carried away by the mudumo of the streets.
She's for the streets.
Never. That's why they are coming for me. Get come. Because I do not have files for you to dish out in public. Get so.
Yeah.
Because I'm not for the streets like that. Even though people think I'm for the streets because of
The way you talk.
the way I talk, but I'm not. Like I'm
And
not.
that's a crazy one. Like, where do you start?
Like, exactly. That's my thing. Like if you look at it, like and I get joke. Like I get
it. Like,
Mara I get joke. If you look at it, or apology, jo.
Yeah.
And it's him working. I go well na lena.
Yeah.
Mara nelo mo thomo shapo, and I
Yeah.
did them dirty unnecessarily. So one twar.
Yeah.
And heck feta. Kabali mahetla o feta
Oh,
tlo.
or ke crazy nah.
Karke Chris,
Do you
wait,
know
like
who
who do you think you are?
Crazy.
Ungubani wena. So I don't know where to start because I can't call him. O tla re ka mnyaka.
Gosh, that's crazy, man.
O tla re ke mnyaka back. Answer. I still have his numbers, but ke mo blockile because I can't na tlhwe hole.
Yeah.
Kana kwela. So ka mo blocka. So now ke tlhoka advice. I need advice. Where do I start? I need to apologize to this person. Ke tlo ba le peace. Can apologize.
Just do it, man.
You can always just send a message, a text.
Yeah,
and
like just send the text.
start with hi. Don't even say hi. How are you? Hi. Hope you well. Da-ra-ra-ra-ra-ra.
Hi.
And this is how I felt. I'm very sorry. End. Send. Done. You did
Yeah,
your part.
block, child.
Block.
But then how do I know how to create a message? Like, I feel like I need to have a conversation. Not just a one time
Opening.
message.
That's gonna be opening a can of worms.
No,
No, but
see
then
why?
it
Because
needs
I
to
need
be
to know
open.
how he felt, how I had him. Like because I feel like the damage that I did.
Why do you need to know that?
Since
Since well,
apologize.
why do you need to know the
How
That's the thing, you know.
for me to move on, not necessarily to move on, but to move
peace.
past this
Feeling.
guilt,
Yeah.
this feeling. Ke feel like I need to know hore ke mo tlisitse botlhoko ho fitlha kae.
Hear my catch?
Gore ke kgone ho apologize according happen nna ke tlo apologize for dilo tse nna ke nagana hore ke mo tlisitse botlhoko ka tsone
Yeah.
ke di etsitse, only to find out there is more wa ntlhalanya.
Oh, yeah.
Tse ke di damage e ke e irileng. So I need to apologize for everything.
Hear my catch. I hear you. That is
Yeah.
valid what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that you are now guilty for what you know that you have already done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You are guilty for A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
And then there's a possibility there's E, F, and G.
Yeah.
And you don't know about that. So now you are now apologizing for what you know or what you think that might have pushed him over, hurt him to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Now you want to come back now, resonate and sit down. So what else did I hurt you with? Tell
Yeah.
me. Now you're opening a can of worms. On his side, people don't receive things the same way. When you saying that on his end could be like, she might want me back. Why does she want to know what else she hurt me with? Chrissy, Ogasin Twinsi from the back. And then there's a crowd of people behind me. And I don't know who shot me. And then now you're going to come back, ask you were tile mokai le mokai. And you knew
It's a
that
tricky
until
one.
bullet 3.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one because okay, I'll put it because I've had that experience and I felt like very cack about it. The chick I was dating did something and then she came back years later to apologize, and we had the chat and it was very weird, but it felt like she wanted to validate herself, like to free herself from whatever she did. In as much as we had a heart to heart, and then I let her know like this is the things that you put me through. This is what happened, even before and after, because this is what hurt me. But then now, it felt like okay, sharp, you apologize, but it feels like when are you trying to release yourself from something, and then now I'm just a thing to confirm or yeah sharp
But it's like Nansa Yeta, she's been doing it
yeah
continuously. Now
on your the validate in
sense of
some way or
seeking
some form.
validation.
Yeah, in some way or form. Like that's how I felt after the conversation. I was like, okay.
So do you feel like if I reach out, come connect or even like a two-way conversation, it can go to validate.
Ebangare, I'm talking about how I felt after the but then after like weeks after, I felt like clean. Because I'm like, also she told me her like, dog, you meant this to me. And as much as I did this, it also validated me happy on my side. Thought, okay, by all means, even though maybe if it's negative blame all along, or maybe the reason I cheated is because of me or the things I've done or whatever. Yeah, validate or no, it was never me in that situation.
She was the problem.
She was the problem.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in the moment that however that conversation, that's how I felt. I felt like Okaronyo got the release her from something.
Yeah.
But then after a while I'm like, okay, but then she actually validated me also. Or hey, Brayaga, you've been the one, like you played your part.
Yeah, or now it's your best.
Like no it's your best.
Yeah.
It's just that bungwana and other stuff happened. But it's already I won't work.
So, in long story short, it's two-sided.
Yeah, it's two-sided. It depends
Depending
on
on who
so
the
what should I
person
do?
is.
it also depends on what the conversation will be. And
how it would be,
How
yeah.
do you approach the conversation? Eskawangare, now it's all about you. Now saying, hey,
Has it gone to a point where he also told you that, like, bro, you hurt me and you fucked me up?
Our
like,
last conversation was bad. Like really bad. Like he called me names, saying what I deserve you. I know I was a shitty person,
man. In that case, then
He
it's a
was
draw. It's what
No,
That's not a draw.
Aye, bro. The
What do you
moment
mean
you
it's a
say
draw?
me, yeah, it's
It
a draw.
was not a. I said draw.
As a
Draw.
draw.
Mahamuela wabana nakinali ego maramuela hona like I
How?
can easily say hore no I was wrong. They said draw like in my head like blind, and obviously when someone is hurt like they're going to say things say long hore.
and they make an attempt to
Yeah, hore ba hit the back. Mara in actual fact that person cared a lot about me, and then hey nkabuwa ko ena ka vele o nahana hore ke ntwe no mpitsang yona like no I don't think you are that person.
Apologize.
Eno ba fela ne ku utlwile botlhoko ka nako eo. So I need to
No, apologize. I don't know how it will turn out.
I don't know.
Apologize. Whatever the turnout is,
Yeah.
just that on your end, take it on a sense that I did my part and I said I'm sorry. Because, like, he's not bound
And-
to forgive you.
Yeah, he's not
I say
obligated.
man.
He's not
Yeah.
obligated to forgive you. It's not
Yeah.
written that, like, once you say sorry, I'm going to say it's cool. No, that's
Yeah.
not a
It's
been
must.
after how
So the
long?
moment you
been a
apologize
year.
and release yourself,
It's been a year.
Yeah, no, release yourself, my sister.
I need to release myself.
Yeah, release
Because
yourself.
the guilt
Yeah.
is killing me.
Yeah, no,
Could
what's
have.
to go apologize about that.
They could have dinkirang.
Ish.
could have, should have,
Could have, should have.
would have, would have.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
she-
And that's not how to live life. Eh?
yeah.
Not, hey.
Eh, but
So I
yeah,
need to-
I
Release
also feel like
myself.
actually I'm the one that deserves apologies.
What?
I deserve apologies. No, like seriously, on a serious note, I don't want to lie. It's also a problem of being, okay, well, I learned later that I was a people pleaser and then realized that, oh, fuck, no. I've allowed a lot of people to play on my head and mostly like partners and, friends, I'm not sure, but then like partners.
Yeah.
I've agreed to some bullshit that like now when I'm sitting back, I'm like, the fuck? You
Why
did
did I
this?
allow
Do you
that?
know what a baddie I am? And for you to do that to me? So it would be nice also to get an apology from them.
It
But
is
then the
nice.
problem is with those gents, all of them, they all came back. And then they're all coming back on a sense of want to do something with me again. And I'm like, fam, I'm over you.
So horror, they don't see.
They don't see the wrong that they did.
Yeah.
They just want to continue like nothing happened.
Do you think you'd ever be friends with your ex?
I don't think that's a healthy thing to do, because now we have that door ya hore kana se le ra etsa dilo tse nyana tse so re ka di
Why?
etsa hape potentially o di etsa hape e teng.
It's there. Nah, I
So
think
being friends with your ex, no.
with me, ne, ke feel like I with I can already I see the attachment issue because one of the attachment issues you don't want to attach now.
You can't de-attach.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, I can't. Yeah.
You can't de-attach.
Yeah, I have attachment issues. I can't detach. Even though it's not we're not in a romantic whatever and we don't talk to each other like that. Mara, I don't want to let people go.
Yeah.
Like I hate losing people in my life, especially people who have meant so much to me.
Yeah.
Like the thing with me like I can't hold grudges. And after 2 weeks, literally, like I'm not even making this shit up. Literally, I would forget.
There's a thing also called anxious attachment.
What
Like
is
I've been
that?
I've been seeing people like
anxious attachment.
Sorry.
Harvard English. Yeah.
Psychologist,
there's people. Oh my God, guys! No, let me explain.
Yeah,
like
anxious.
as you're saying that even if a person hurts you to a certain core, like you still want them in your life.
Yeah.
Even though it hurts you, it breaks you as a person. Having them in your life, which is not good or healthy for you. Now you're anxiously attached because you don't want to let them go, but yet you know the bad that they are doing to you. So it's that thing of, I can't let go, and you need to let go. So that's being anxious about yourself as well, and also not being validated at a certain point. That you seek validation from the very same person that hurts you. That's why it's always said that you can't go back to an ex that hurted you, because you're going back to the same thing.
Is that a word?
Hurted. Oh, hurt. Sorry.
No, I get you now. No, like but like I don't know if it's not even like I can receive lerato.
No, it's not even.
It's not even that case.
Like my parents love me to the core, but like in I just don't like losing people. So I would always want if I don't want anything to do with you. No. Leveling because I give people ample chances. Like more like I can't even count the chances but like I said more pointing out I don't want shit to do with you.
Yeah.
So
you would never be friends with your ex? Like when are you friends? But then you are friends with your ex.
I am friends and like it's a problem like in a relation, like when I'm in a relationship with someone and then they would know her like this person was
your
my
ex.
and because I get a level
disclosure.
that's how like I disclose. So and sometimes it's not even necessary to tell someone who
like how do you know this person?
Like and the normal circumstances never so but not because so it's like why are you friends with your ex? But we're not fighting. Someone puts a question, how's the relationship between you and the father of your child? I'm like, oh, we're good. Reshap. And like reaction ella, man,
that's
why
weird.
are you good? Blame Papa on how it's weird. But I'm like, but are we not fighting? I like no, I get that you're not fighting, but like come calling you good. It's too good. So like I don't know. Maybe
I get the concern.
I can't draw the line.
The thing is, it's very weird. As long as, especially if it's a line. Because now, what's a line? There's always those triggers. Like I know your triggers. I know like
your soft
where
spots.
are you weak? Like where are your soft spots? Like and then you might get to. In as much as you don't think it that way, but Lema gents, they are always looking for weaknesses. Lebona sometimes they are weak themselves. Hore like, Mediela, Kacheko, maybe Ritsuile, Taganalo, and Tanala Exia. I'm like, hey, give it till crepe the whole night. Exaga, because I'm exaga, because I know her, maybe Gamragala Tunyana, Rabulela Zakale, and then it might trigger some emotions.
Yeah.
And then it does happen.
Yeah.
It does happen. Especially a little cordial, a little friendly.
Oh no, I get
And
the
also, Janes
concern.
have a sense of entitlement as well. Like, now you're my ex, like, and
No,
we're cool
I get
and
a
friendly.
concern.
Like,
Yeah, it's very concerned. In as much as like I'm friends with my exes, majority of my exes. Mara, I'm
Why?
like, but we're not in talking terms like that.
you know, we can be cordial and we can be friends, right? There's a difference between
Okay.
being cordial and being friends.
Friends, like I can
There's-
comment on your status.
It's bad.
That's not being cordial. That's
But
being
okay, nadi extra aba comment good.
that's not being cordial at all.
Aba comment.
You
Like, I
even
have them on
having-
Facebook.
You even having their numbers is not even being cordial. That's like y'all are still. There's potential of anything happening between the two.
So like since we're about
Kanjani, bro, like we broke up, but then
No, I get over blog.
Not
We
really.
can end things, delete your numbers and whatever. Just don't have my immediate
like
contact.
what if your connection has something saying as tlhokang since ke delete numbers what if
Exactly.
ke lawyer
Have my numbers.
and I need legal
This is the
representative.
sense. You have them on other platforms.
like now
not
na
immediate
ex
contact.
ke lawyer and I always go to him for legal advices. One line.
okay.
1 2 so notice ke delete numbers are high.
Is it only that? Do you guys never
Yeah,
reminisce
he's
about
married.
the past?
And I respect the relationship tsabatho. So he's married.
Then that's something else. Wa bona e ka ra ba bolelang gore re comment analysis status. Oh, you look sexy tonight. Oh, God.
my ex is
Oh, you look yummy. Oh, you look
No.
edible. Oh, ngari nga o tlhauna san.
Ah,
Ngari nga o munyuk. You know? You know?
No, what I'm saying like I have them on Facebook. man.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes maybe they just go Facebook and they comment whatever. And it's like, cool, sure. Clean.
Right.
Or sometimes like some of the people I think on Facebook, people who hey.
Hey.
Keep our file.
Keep
Boots,
on
man.
my bathini la. Bathini bo.
Bathini bon.
Yay!
Mama file.
Hey, we talk a lot here. But like I think
We talk a lot here.
people who like my stories, some of them like get extra.
Yeah.
Like so like we sharp like okay get eggs like I like your pictures, you like my pictures, you like my stories, like it's like Joe, it's nothing hectic, like it's not and as much as I think we've gotten to the point like now we're over that thing and then now we can be humans and say Joe
Enge? Ashulen are humans.
give her two.
There is
No, it's
human.
human.
No, humans.
Humans
Humans
is
what?
more than one. It's plural of a human.
There's human
Humans.
one,
Not
humans.
humans. Eh?
Yes.
Yeah, Maragaya.
Humans beings.
Not humans beings.
No,
that-
if it's
a human being is it's a single person.
Humans.
Human beings. it's
Yeah, not
plural.
humans.
But he said humans. So like, I'm
Okay, sharp.
Let's
Yeah,
not go
keep saying
there.
English, mara humans. Eh?
No, right. But
Yeah, I'm not
Alright,
humans.
you're wrong.
Yeah, how
Oh,
not
wow.
humans?
No,
'Cause
human is already a
ke batho ba
plural.
bantši already.
It's already a plural.
Human.
So you can't add
like
S.
a person, people. Oh,
Exact-
it's like you're saying persons.
Hey, it makes sense.
yeah, it's like it's already plural in itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, we are
How
human.
bana ba o tsena di tropo. Wow.
King, are we grammar teachers
Hey,
today?
when I got
Are we English teachers?
Ke karabo e thomileng,
Oh, okay.
to karabo.
But yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyway.
We are human.
Makes sense.
So we talk and yeah. Kecha babang they do other things.
Yeah.
But DJ, I'm like, yeah, Baira Ing.
Big
I'm like,
ups.
yeah, big ups.
But then I
Or-
don't think that is a problem. Like crediting or giving big ups and whatever, it's okay. You know, the problem only starts when it's that X where you guys see each other. Oh God, Mohau. See each other.
Okay, you have a next
And,
segment. Wow, next.
No, I stopped it because I realized where it was going. I had an ex that I dated him before my current partner. So when we were dating, like things didn't happen well. Life. I sort of keki deprastina khwafela sharp canal diaper. So then as time went, he forgave me. And then
Do men really forgive?
azibuyisa.
Banna ba forgive, Amar.
And then,
Atupuisa.
yes, azibuyisa.
No, wait a minute. How? should be very careful.
No,
Banna, men do not forgive. Him, what's a manna hanchi? He wena o nahana hore o forgivile at the pusa. In most cases, onya go settle score. Asur o forgivile, o buile because onya go settle score and onya wants her revenge. Men don't forgive.
Wait till the sense. Wait till
banna ba forgive. But utlo onya go dlikitla atla for the good intentions.
Wait till yaka nili biyang. Me and this guy were together. And then na unkrile red-handed. Nagi money, but then I'm on. He's busy with someone else. You right? And I asked him, like, and then you said out there, Mukas. But all of a sudden you're in a car with another girl. And then because and then jiggy ubuyile. And then when you go, let's be friends. Ning ning ning. Now he's even married. Now I wanna be your person. I'm like, family crazy.
Married gents, guys.
You mad. So it's that sense, why pussy? So initially he was the one that was wrong, and then ended the relationship before. So now officially, since and then that's what happened.
Mara, like, what is it with married guys?
Married men.
Yo, married men,
this is actually a nice question, Karabo. Because you're a man. You're a man. You're not married. But what is it about men that they can be in solid, healthy relationships, right? Or married or whatever, right? Okay, I don't know about the healthy, but married, right? And then you always want to have, or they have side chicks, or they want to be with someone else, but they don't want to solidify it with that particular person. They still want to go back to where they say, allegedly, that they're not happy.
Like, as individuals, but I'll speak
and then
in
why
terms
you
of...
Oh, because how tell brand there. Very fast and quick.
Very quickly.
Go.
Yeah, go. In terms of like my out, like as my out, what about the ego, and like our most happiest, it's if like like our egos are filled with that, and we operate on that. And as much as there's a lot of things that breaking down ego arena in society, so the one thing accomplishable with, I won't say with ease, but yeah, with ease.
You won't say with ease, but you just said it.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like in terms of woody mere or apply, like it's a longer process than Ukrastock.
Okay.
And at some point, everyone needs to fill their ego, because then everything else is breaking down your ego. It's go social media, stop by dibari, I wanna see lo, how to go here, no about when I was rovalimo, our regis shebo, we ring. Like every time you're being broken down as a man, generally. And the only thing that can bring your ego up a bit or your confidence up, go to a store.
Okay, no go.
So, on your go to a store, ne? Baba, when they get to experience that pleasure, your confidence, your boost you, go out team.
Yeah.
Ya hore maramfano etsi jo wa pusha like re thomo tlhompanyana ha o thomo tshwara stoko ha re ya groove seng like amfano wa stoko ra itse ra re tshwerien re thomo mema pila no ape ke di props are meme le mang like ha re ya go di event tse serious a re tsamaye re mema batho fela like ra itse gore ha re ntsha formation e tsentse ke phone le that boy wa stoko like ola kwa eng wa ntla ke formation like ra itse gore o hafetse o bina stoko sa tumela right o ha fetso set up hubly ke formation like wa mtlhalwane so as ma outi how to o lebella hore okay na as le outi go fita in mo gaming kai wa lebella okay maybe nna ke tla ba o la stoko. So most of the time, whether married or not, whether you find someone you love, at the end of the day you have the commitment to the streets, because tsentso phela le mauti ya hao.
So at a sense, wouldn't you say le fitla mo pointing e hore lisa di main chicks tsa lena ka batho ba ba unnecessary at a certain point, doesn't it get there? Because there's a guy that I saw on TikTok, he did a video, I forgot his name. He's like, Maoti, at some point we must be honest with ourselves and realize that re tellisa dimedi tsa rena ka dinai.
Yeah.
Ya fitla mona.
Yeah, no, like you are very much aware of what you're doing. Like it's not hore akitse or kira. And it's not because I morate motho. Like I'm frustana, but I still have my commitments to the streets. I still have my commitments to my ego. I still have,
Commitments to the streets.
no, like kinal di commitments ta ka. Ungrile ke go strateng, awang kira ke go high.
But then the minute ke feel like the minute you decide as a man hore wena you want to be committed and marry this person.
Commitment ya brora.
I'm a baby.
And I'm very realistic and honest.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's all a bit.
we don't know. Oh, decided, okay, sharp, this is the woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with. This is my forever and ever. Amen. Till death do us apart. I get sharp when happy the minute you decide that maybe all of these situations are about first, but in most cases I'm not how first time. Ne? You decide when this is what I want for my life.
Yeah.
So first take hore o tsa o bo felletse o tswe ka montlong ya hao o ye go strateng
Azango nna go ntlong wa feel or tshwentse again, no, like it's an easy example. Like hona le ntwe le jo like ha ona di plan ne mara ona le feeling gore tshwentse ke tswe go ntlong ha ona di plan azango plan
I hear what Karabo is saying, ne? This is a point where you have to reach to yourself as a man and say that you're not ready.
Yeah.
Because when you are in a relationship,
You are not.
you have to understand that there are going to be boring days.
Yeah.
There are going to be days where you guys have absolutely nothing to talk
talk
about.
about.
There are going to be days where like you're just not interested or like just not there.
Like,
But
bored,
it's about you as a man taking the accountability and saying that I want to keep this solid and I want to take this serious. I'm just going to be in there within the boat and sail.
but then lena le rato e bya ntwe
No,
ngare
the minute
e go
o ya
siting ya
kwa
banna
ntlong,
fela
no, you're not ready,
like manya
It's
whoa
both
wait
sided.
it's both sides hape tshwantse re accept really to ro boreha because
don't
nna le
get
banyana ba
bored.
senya go boreha themselves le
True.
bona gore ba nya go tswa di auto ba nya go dirang and then the first few years like maybe tsa lenyalo like maybe the 2 years it might be adventurous like re tswa di auto re a bungee jumping but at some point dia fela dilo tseo. Like at some point go ba le ngwana o reng ha ono re ka no paka di bege ra re ya go Soweto Towers ra ilo jumpa budget le yona e ba tight.
True.
Such things happen in life.
But budget is never tight to o jola kwa ntle o spendele side chick for e wa e tight
Chrissy.
fela for dilo tsa ka montlong. No man.
Budget
Karabo, like let's just be
Chrissy.
realistic. Banna
Okay,
they
Chrissy.
are never
It's no,
satisfied.
Chrissy,
Chrissy,
when
I
Hannah-
disagree about men only. It's both sided. It
It's
can't
both.
be men only.
Le
We
banya-
also as women need to
You wanna
accept.
pick me?
I did not pick me. I disagree. The thing is
Kadala.
about our society now, we are too concentrated on what men do and what women don't do. We're so quick to say that as men cheat a lot because of one to one.
No, women cheat just that about
Women
about
also
three.
cheat, just that we don't get caught. That's
Yeah.
a good thing about us. And then another thing, at the end of the day, we both need
got
to
caught.
accept as a union that when we're together as in a relationship, we have to understand there will be boring days. There will be days where it's not fun or years that are not fun. And just push.
Pick the boring guy. Pick the boring girl. Ke bona that's where it's at. Like if unyaka lenyalo, pick ngwanyana
Mara
o boreha.
boreha no wa cheata.
No, I'm
That's
saying if
boring.
unyaka lenyalo, like if wena o decide lore unyaka unyala, as a brewer, you must be willing or nah, I'm a
Okay,
boring
ta ola wa
guy.
o bora.
Like nah, I'm a boring guy.
Okay. Like can
Wa
you
accept
o
or
ka
not?
accept or boring?
Yeah, like we accept, like we honest or now I'm okay. Even if maybe before no was boring, but now we decide or now I'm about to be a boring guy.
Lassie, for instance.
I'm about to tomobala di cheese go ntlong. Like I'm about to be that brewer.
Shola subala di cheese.
Yeah, Lassie, I'm telling you, obala di cheese.
Let's go bala di cheese.
Lena le fetsa mahi ka mo
Eh,
ntlong.
like that's the brewer you need to
Obala
be.
le di Kellogg's.
Eh, or I ngare no le jadi Kellogg's thata. Ngare no, like you're very much aware.
Oh, also fit no more, ne?
Like that's like as a couple in marriage, you're gonna go through your adventurous days as a couple, like Umjolo. Like that's where you experience adventure, you go on these dates, like you do all these things. I'm sorry.
So Mara says the fitlile stage is you guys have run out of things to do.
You're gonna run out of
That's where
things.
the cheating starts.
You're gonna run out of things to do
That's
together.
where the cheating starts. But like, I
And
feel
le
like,
taba ya hore ke sa nyako phela le majense ke nyetse, it does not work. It does not work.
because now we're exposed to lots of
Temptation. Na ro fa ka go temptation, na ro tsentsha kwa ra temptation, kwa ra yona straight. Ro tsentsha kwa ra banyana ba oponang ka bjana. Ba tlerole ba ireng. Oi bona like jo.
Yo.
And automatically now in your head you're gonna start running comparisons. Like,
Like,
yeah, or now you're gonna start having conversations limited where you've never had media how. La di meditating di dese ba ka o bula pelo ka 2 days. Like wa no makala o bolela di phiri tse ding a zangwa di botsa media how of 5 years. Au fitletse.
Yo.
Au fitletse ngane.
And one thing about men, once we feel like comfortable, like born, but that
Bo.
that's why bara monna ha fetsa hore pa aga o botsa di phiri tsa hae tse dingwe tsa mengwaha
Ke ra seng hore a ke fetso beta. Like now nkra ke fetso lwa le media ka. Ke tlhagana le yona go bjaleng.
And we've had that val. We've had like now I've had the instances tse ba o kre motho a na go wish and just
Eh,
o tla utlwella yena shugo bo.
Jiki shoulder to cry on musical la ba betha
Yeah,
bakhadi
mara
mara
wena
o
shoulder to
busy
cry on.
o bolela le wena like wa phatloa this person. And that connection is heavy. Like
Yeah.
that's a heavy connection because the connection is nang yona le media high at that given time.
And it's dangerous.
Too much. So ke yona taba ya horeng the temptations tsa lefatshe. Like if o nyetse taba ya hore ya di clubong does not make sense. One, wa senyale wa ya groove sing, wa senyale
O tla lwa le batho wena.
no mara wa senyale wa ya groove sing. Biang.
O nyaka.
Kware
Ntsha speaker o.
enza speaker le go heno le
Ntshele
le
botlolo
braai.
la hao.
Free pass it's on do bereka like mo lenyalong.
Free
Free
pass.
pass it.
Free pass, which is like a day
no.
where once in a month where your man
You
goes
can
out
do
and
whatever.
groove and your girl goes out and groove.
And do
Guys.
whatever or just groove.
Ha o fetso nyala.
Have a free pass. It's like you do
Whatever you want, but you have to come back and be
know ya
honest.
guy, know ya guy in the first
Like,
place.
groove.
And what's in like if you like mo hongwe ne, as much as re blame banna for dilo tse sone, basadi. Okay, batlan roha, but then who cares? Most married women baba too comfortable ko manyalong a bona. Wa ntlhalanya? To a
Yeah.
point that hore monna o thoma borega. You know, like her thoma re jola, like I was this fun, bubbly, fine, bana batla, and then it feels like I have like too much on my plate. One time.
yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it is just not about me and the kids. It's about me, you, and the kids. There was me and you before the kids. But I feel like more relationshiping. If we have kids, bana ba le tshwantse ba tlhokomorao. What's why? They came here before, but after
After,
nna
yeah.
le
Yeah.
bana ba. So I feel like
La
okay,
substitute
sharp.
a dira
Akso nyadi, but ke feel like because I've been around married people. Babanj. Ke feel like mistake o basadi ba wirang thata ko ya bana ko pele a neglecta monna.
Yeah.
Shabana they are exhausting, balapisa they are tiring like oh tlola ba tlhaloganya.
Yeah.
But then re neglecta banna. Re focused too much mo baneng. Monna o feel like hape banna le bona ke bana. That's why ba loketse but you know ba loketse an extra ko banna mara like re entsha ke bana. So banna ke bana le bona ba need care ela we fang ngwana le na wa itlhoka mara hona benong ga o sa le focused mo yena o focused mo ngwaneng ola. That's why I feel like I need to go and usually o lebelle ne most married men have a cheat they don't cheat ka dithaka tsa bona.
Yeah, no.
Aba cheat ka batho ba leng hore they are in the same age group as bona ba cheat ka ba banyane ko bona because they need to feel that thing ya hore I'm still young ke sa le ngwana. That's why o kre ba re o shanisa madi aka. Like me
And
cheat my
it's not even about like it's not even a sex thing.
it's not even
more,
like making me feel alive.
yeah,
Okay.
it's more of like
One
Joe.
validate.
Lo tsompotsa tsona like it's
Yeah.
not it's as stress sa cruiser,
Yeah.
furniture, renovation.
Stress out baby go bana neng.
Yo, like Joe, like during ke sa le high school, ngopotsa ke sa le high school Joe like re wara ka hore Joe go bona neng. when are we going on a trip?
No, we're comfortable too much.
Yeah, it's also about being
It's
comfortable.
not even comfort.
Yeah,
like we
it
start
is.
worrying about the household more than the
You
relationship.
become comfortable, you worry about things, say long hore you grele o le like o le mo le motho o di tlile morao. Re prioritize the main
We forget
thing.
about the main
Re
relationship.
prioritize dilo tse di tlile morao, re neglect the main thing e tlisitseng dilo tse.
But I
Well, no,
still say that in this point, it is both the men and the women.
It is.
Because
It
if now
is.
we're going to say, Banna are doing this because now Musadi will focus too much on the child. There are situations where is the woman has nothing else to be focused on because there's nothing else to be focused on because moto 9 year fru utsuile o ba ka 12 ya boshiu or 9 ya boshiu. When is there time for family? When is
Also,
there
as a
time for
married
bonding?
man, like we ranko strateng until 12.
Ka botsoro wa bereka.
No, we look first thing. I know her. It's Saturday and you're not working. You went out to have fun.
Strata.
We rango strateng. Ole married. We're focusing on what you decided to have in the first
Like
place.
if we're not, if like your
You
fun,
decided.
your fun should be like the braai with all your,
Daytime vibes.
yeah, like your daytime vibes, like the braai with your other
The
married
unveiling.
friends,
Yeah.
with your other married friends,
Married friends.
Yeah.
Kreke,
Yeah.
a bungee jumping, like those adventurous vibes with your family and whatnot, or with your friends who are also married or in committed relationships. Because
Like
otherwise, that's why like if you fetso nyala, tshwantse re skimole, la se tshwantse re skimole. Because none of them
That's
are
why batho ba khale ne ba re ba fa di advice ko basading newlywed brides. Ba re dishomi tsa hao tsa khale tse di sa nyadiwang wa di
it's
skimolla.
other.
You guys have nothing in common anymore.
Like it's other.
I didn't go botsa ka ore are event thing.
Na phela ke sa nyako mingila.
But
And
then-
then ning ke nyaka wingman.
But then what if you're married and now my friend, okay, my friends are married and now I'm not married and I chose not to
The
be
thing
married.
is, nna ha ke tsamaya le tšhomi tsaka, ha ke nyako fasa tšhomi ya hao, tšhomi ya ka tshwantse a entertaine wena.
Okay.
So ha fetso entertaine wena wa khatleha, what happens?
Okay.
Now you're getting chow together. I want to but birds of the same feathers flock together.
Together.
I want to di tšhomi tsaka ke di febe, nna ke se febe. Hai, oyo.
Yeah, kona.
Tšhomi ya hao yana phela jiwa, wena o jiwe.
Wairaha.
Tšhomi ya hao phela skepiwa, wena o skepiwe.
Wairaha.
At some point o tlogala.
Ronaldo backbone. We know how to go back
Di-type
home.
tsa rena ke tse dintši ko strateng. Type tsa rena.
So the minute you decide to nyala, tlohela strata.
Tlohela
Ka hona le
strata.
strata, o focus ko family ya hao guys. Ene hona benong lena batho ba o nyala le fetsa batho ba rena ko strateng like la ba
La re
fetsa.
bakisa.
Hona benong no wena o na le mosadi ya hao, o na le monna hao. Okay, sharp as a woman. O na le monna hao. Hona benong no o tletse strata. O tshia o le ne tlo ba monna ka. Wa ntlhalanya gore ratio like
And wa rechtela le ena
o
ngwana teng,
rechtela
wa style.
le motho nke e leng potentially my person.
Ah,
Wa ya rechtela le a fuck
ke style.
la ba
Ngwana
fe
style,
ene
oh.
banna ke ba scarce like ba banyane mo lefatsheng mara le na nya o tsamaya ka madabolo why le nya go ba fetsa
Le banyana ba ba shapo ba scars.
ba scarce ene married man a shu o tshwere mamncane le mamkhulu le mamncane kazi
Ba greedy.
like bo mamkhulu mamncane kazi
Ba greedy. Greedy.
Now
Greedy.
it's greedy.
We have just normalized a lot of things in the dating world
Yeah,
that are
we
not
have.
working for us, and we don't see that they're not working for us, and we're just promoting it and saying that it's okay, but it's not okay. It must stop. It must really stop. It's only this new Netflix series that I saw.
Aha,
Movie.
ke o itsile be.
Bari Umjolo. Did you guys watch
Yeah.
it?
I like you
I
wait
watched
when
it.
you flow.
You know, like I was mesmerized. Okay, firstly, we'll come back to that one. But firstly, the whole idea and the story of it makes sense. It's the world that we live in currently. That's what's happening. Ngwanyana kono te kenela pila ko ntlong o ntse so stelo te ke ditse skwen pampiri
Yeah.
bolwetse bo latelle ko ntlong
Exactly.
bo tibise ko ntlong because motho yena can't zip up his pants because he's the hunk, because he's yummy and whatever. Why o le ko strateng ka mkhobolelang Chrissy? You must just stay ko ntlong o nne le motho wa o bore fetsa monna o botsa I'm getting bored. When you get
That's
bored,
not-
I can't
but
babs you only for my entire
But
life.
cabbage.
What?
But Mara no decide to have a
You
cabbage.
decided to be committed to me, so I can't babs you for the entire. But what?
But then the brewer from that movie,
Yeah.
I think what he said is that, like, I love you, but I still want to explore out there.
That's madness. Then leave me.
Then leave me.
Why
Bro.
should
Go
I leave
and
you?
explore.
So
I-
okay,
like,
if let's turn the tables.
Yeah.
I love you, but I want to explore. O tlo
Yeah.
itse ka mkho wena expectang hore nna ke itse ka teng ha wena o mpotsa. You can never, and you won't, especially as
All
a
I
man
know-
because you guys have egos
No,
as
but all
big
I
as
know
the
is that-
Eiffel Tower. Like you will never admit or accept the hore. Lena, I want to explore.
What I know is that hona le mauti ba ba irang that.
Yes, they do it.
It's just that the baka se re botse.
Mara when it's okay, ba accept the hore mosadi yo go explore.
Like hona le batho bang ba acceptile hore dimedi tsa bona di a jewa out there. Like they call it an open relationship. Like ba acceptile hore medi ya hae wa jewa. And then Lena, personally, I wouldn't mind.
Really?
You won't mind being in an open relationship.
Yeah?
You won't mind being in an open
In
relationship.
an open relationship because of the difficulty that I am.
What difficulty? Like what the hell?
Zikoke baba.
The thing is, okay,
Like, can
I'm
you
trying to
please
put
take
it.
take a breather.
I'm
and
trying to make it- I'm trying to-
Kubala
Yeah.
take a breather, ne? And then toy bolela ngibe lo re bolela ka confident.
Abe sure.
O be sure hore ke ntwe ke yo e bolelang hona bya nong at this moment because you can't take it back. How you boletse ne? So, eba sure.
I'm saying in this present time and moment, there's a lot of exploring that needs to happen. There's a lot of chowing that needs to happen.
Ma,
So the problem is, you find Mutobo Nanghore potentially could be the love of my life, the mother of my kids, the someone that I can build a home with, someone I can introduce go high. So, do I let go and say we met too soon, or do I hold on?
but in the process of holding on, Karawe, do you realize the damage that you're doing to one
That's what I'm asking. That's the dilemma I usually have. Like, I can see, like, and truly my heart is with you.
My heart is with you, Karen, like someone just passed.
No, but like my heart is with you. Ne? But there's a lot of chowing that I still need to do
But
before.
Tongara tlohelang ho nyako ba in committed relationships if you feel like there's still a lot of chowing to do.
But
Tlohela.
that's what I'm saying, Kere. What do I do? This is the dilemma. Ke tlhakana le wena. The intention was just to chow. The
And then
intention,
wa
the
catch.
and then ga catch and I see her like Joe wena umfazi oqotho. Like I can like this is someone I
Ngeke
can
uzokhuluma
introduce.
la ngezulu uzothi mfazi uqotho uqotho
Umfazi
ngefuthi.
oqotho, like I can see like this is an individual I
Mfazi
can
qotho mara qotho enough for wena unchite.
No way. I'm saying like umfazi oqotho, like I can see that this is an individual I would love to be the mother of my kids. I would love to introduce you to my family. Like I would love for go ball and pay everything. But there's still a part of me that still needs to chow
No,
out
then
there.
you're not
So
right.
what do I do in that dilemma? Do I let you go and then regret myself?
Let it
regret
go.
5 years
Yes.
later?
Let her go,
Yes,
my
let it
brother.
go.
Because
Rather
the
you suffer the
damage
pain
o tlo-
alone.
Damage o tlo irang ka ho mo keepa. Wena o ntse o le busy. O ya kwa le kwa. It's too much. And it's not fair on her because yena o ntse o faithful a lebelletse hore wena like you are potentially her husband. You're going to be a husband. Then o te tshwere for wena. Mara wena wa munya like that's the thing e ke phela nge struggle ka yona ne sharp. Maybe women do it but like now I've experienced it ka banna ne. Sharp, I'm not good enough to be with you, ne? But I am good enough for her wena. On keep mara ke ska ba le batho ba bang. Wa tsara hore ke be motho wa house straight. I'm not good enough. Mara o nyako ntshwara.
That's literally the entire storyline, Umjolo. Yeah.
O nyako ntshwara hore ke ska khona ho kreya se leng hore initially maybe modimo o mpietse sona. Wa ntshwara. O nyako ntshwara hore ke ska fitla mo selong sela. Mara wena wa itse hore your intentions as hore o nkeep hore ke felletse ke le motho wa hao till then.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, for me, I'm saying my intention is to keep you until death.
But then you want to be busy.
And
But
then you
that's
end up like
difficult.
Balthazar Egonga, who
Yeah.
had 400 sex
400
tapes. And then
Hey, bruh.
now we're like, it's chilled, it's fine, it's all right.
but
o mo choositse mara o nyako ba busy
because also we still want to go back home to a stable home.
mara o bethe ba 400
Acho.
ha ejo yang
Having sex with 400 women?
There's an like that's why but then also hapo hopolo hore wena you like the men that I am. And you don't understand
so you think Masadi that's the man that he is.
I'm saying you like the man I am, but then you don't understand the things that contribute to being the man that I am.
Which is
Also being sleeping outside.
which is sleeping with 400 women.
That's the man that you are.
Wait, you might like my confidence, you might like my bravado and everything, but then the things that feed to that, it's the woman outside.
Okay.
Or for you to be the confident
For me to
man
be the
that I
confident man that you love.
love. Basadi ba bang.
Kore ke chawa basadi ba bang ko nna.
So in the statement that you just said, this means that you agree with what Balthazar did, Mr. Ngonga,
hey, I
having
give you the reasons why.
400 sex tapes. You're agreeing with it. You are the kind of guy that's gonna go outside and go pinch your nipples for a next woman and then come back to me and not pinch your nipples because you are too shy.
One thing that I've realized, can I tell you about this again, like a week or so?
Yeah.
When I'm working, I realize the horbanna. Men will shock you.
Exactly.
Men will shock you like a utobali shock or I'll fit 10 years ka shock one.
Yes.
One time, men were so happy.
Dude,
That guy.
they were
Banna
awarding him.
were over the moon. Bare, yeah. Oh, that guy get boss. 400 women. Yo. And the corner, itekana, iyemi. Yo, babote, kanama. And I'm like,
So Wabana Hori, you are sitting at home with another koto wife,
I'm
the
like-
loyal mother of my kids, at home, doing nothing, raising your 7 kids.
bruh.
And then now your man is busy having 400 women inside.
Okay, let me paint this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my kids.
You're painting who? Balta,
I'm
Mr.
painting a scenario in terms of, let's say, in your relationships
Alright.
or in a whatever way. I will show the same. How nyaga get there? Wait.
Fuck that. I know where he's going.
No, I'm trying to.
Let's hear his point.
Platform, but I know
Wait.
where he's going.
Let's hear
Like
his
I will show
point.
the same.
Yeah.
How nyaga get there? Any emergency, anything, I'm there for you. How nyaga chayuwa gao chow? Like I'm there for you. You've never like felt like I'm not there at any given point, and then you find out that I'm chowing 400 women.
In a
What's
span
your
of 2
decision?
years.
What's your decision after a few years? Yeah.
In a span of 2 years, you
No,
slept
I'm saying in the span of in that 2 years, azanga shota selo, azanga wang hopol, azanga like wafilang kar I'm not in the house or whatever way.
Honestly speaking, from the scenario that you gave, a lot of women would not immediately, hear me out, not immediately, but at some point will forgive.
Yeah.
Because
They do.
they lacked nothing
They
at that
do.
point. But it will scar them, right? But
Okay.
they will forgive. But then also again, for you as a man to be sleeping with so many women in the span of 2 years, in the saying that Mina was always available for you as my wife, what is that?
Mara
If
wena
you
o wara ka eng?
let's
'Cause wena
switch.
azanga wa wara ka
All
selo.
right, great. Let's switch tables. I am your wife.
Yeah.
You've never lacked me in any way.
Yeah.
You always had the person, whatever you needed, the wife was always there.
Yeah.
You find out that she slept with 400 men. What are you going to do?
Joe.
He's gonna leave.
In the span of 2 years. Be honest, be logical and be honest. And they expect us as women to be like, okay,
Yeah.
ke tshwere thipa ka
Men will
bogaleng and I
never
will forgive you.
forgive.
Why can't that be reciprocated to the men
It won't.
inside?
Wait, why? I get apparently monna le mosadi ya batshwana.
Ba re
And,
monna ke selepe.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
ba re I don't know re ka to compare le banna because mosadi ya hae ya fela.
Yet they
Ba
wanna
re
go
re ke re
50-50.
a
No, but besides that,
And
man.
that's what you guys say. Hey,
No,
hey,
but wait,
mosadi ya
besides
cheat.
that, wena o jutile ke banna ba ba 400. Nna ke jutile
No.
banyana ba ba 400. Wena o
Karabo,
jutile
I've
ke banyana ka mauthi a ma 400.
Karabo, I've
Why is
been,
it-
Mama, how I've been saying
wa
this.
rasa, yosh.
Hey, oh, what a rasa. Yo, when and abana me. Like my guy,
My guy.
I've been saying this, and this is not the first time go boot.
Yeah.
Negarabo. O ka sempotse hore ke jutile ke banna ba ba 400.
Yes.
Ntongwe le nngwe e mosadi a etsang tlhako botsa basadi they are very calculative what
Okay, nah.
they are very calculative mosadi ha decide hore ko patlama
Yeah.
a thoma make a decision kompetong a rona beno go patlama o tla antse a itse gore ko recalculator from the first few texts se se ke itse gore o ke nyaka gore ang
Ntho e fetso e bolela nga iri situation any better. Ira
it
worse.
doesn't
That means like you thought about it.
I
Like
thought
ntse wa
about it.
calculate.
When
So
Hoba
wena o ka
meets
se
a-
mpotse gore ke jutile ke banna ba ba 400
It's never the case.
decidile gore ke nyako etsa dilo le bona
Till
banna ba ba
today,
400 wa
yeah.
tlhalanya a sore ba njutile ke decidile ke calculateile before nka fitla mo decisioning eo gore ba yon tshaba 400 wena o ira because you want to boost your ego you
Yeah.
want to feel more of a man
Yeah.
wena o nyako feel ka re ntho ya ya bereka
Yes.
o nyako bona re ka fitla ko 400 mileage
Yes.
nna he ke ira because
It's
ke
him saying
nahanne
yes.
pele and ka nyaka
Isn't
go
your
etsa.
situation far worse?
Oh, it's not about situation.
As opposed to now.
Listen.
Like now, I'm on an ego trip.
No, wait.
When you're on
my
an emotional
argument-
trip.
Listen, my
Like now I'm on
argument-
an ego trip.
It's fine.
When you're on an emotional trip.
It's fine.
So,
Utle-
ke mang o
Utlwela-
betere mo
listen
nna
to
le
my
wena?
chat.
None of y'all.
Nna ke araba. Wait, nna ke araba mo pointing e feng. Ya
Yeah.
gore a re nna ke jutile ke banna ba ba
Mara ba o
400.
jutile, but
I hear you.
anyway,
Ke
yeah.
decidile nna.
Okay.
A ka jutiwa wena. O nahana gore wa ba juta.
Okay.
Problem ke yona e o nahana gore wena o juta bana ba ba 400.
Mara Chrissy,
Gore ba re ba le le wena.
this
Kante-
presentation.
The what?
Presentation, like I'm dijo di tlang, and then you find out the dijo are mnat. Like we are in a restaurant, there's my out. We present things.
Ring
Like
dijo.
represent that. Yeah, like redijo, like represent that. Like we put things, we put ideas on social media or wherever. Like we put out ideas. Like
Don't
everything
women-
is intentional. There now is my out.
Don't women do the same thing?
No, I get gore tlhalosetsa taba ya gore re jutile. There's men who go
That's
out
what you
there.
said. I didn't know that.
No, ke nyako arabela taba ya gore ha re re jutile re bolela eng.
Oh,
Ke bolela gore I've presented things that I know women like as layout.
okay.
So I've presented myself ka di six pack. I've presented myself.
Cooking what? Mohodu? That's gonna take long.
I've presented myself with the car. I've presented myself. And then when now you decide in your own head because of all these presentations, only to find out maybe ke di rentile or king or king.
Yeah.
Ku jutile.
Okay.
Ku ropile.
Mara Balthazar,
But at the end of the day,
because I get it. Remember, Rabala like Balthazar.
Yeah.
Balthazar, basadi ba botlhe ba, they know him.
We don't know the conversations.
Fine.
They all know the positions that are spanang go tsona. They know
Yeah,
the
so they
connection.
know.
That's a presentation.
They know.
Ke
They know
presentation,
gore
ke
o hala.
para.
O robetse le ba bereka ko office nya ha ya. O no re tlo mo juta gore ke hola 1 million a ntse itse re hola 500,000. They know.
Women
They
run.
wanted.
Women run on the assumption. Like a lot of women assume things, but
Okay.
like they build stories in their own heads. How bona ke tsama ka Mercedes Benz, o bona ke le sharp
Facts.
in life.
Okay, that's a fact.
You build your own assumptions. You conclude,
Ke
and
fact.
at no point will I correct you
Nka se argue.
until ke fetso o chawa. Ke bona mo bona gore ke sokotse yong.
Yo, and we had so many instances there where one kutla. Yeah.
Wa etlala ku
Motho o tla-
jutile. That's
yeah.
where the juting comes
Okay,
into
no,
play.
yeah, that's where the juting. Yeah, that's where the juting comes.
Exactly.
Mara juting I
But-
fithi hore
Ku
se se bula mouth.
jutile. Gore wena go bethile ka taba ya gore ka nako ela go o e bona ne le nnete vele for wena.
Lama night.
Until o bona gore marang ga re ka pusha 2 months a ke na le 500 go khopela di 200 a ke na petrol o checka jigi ke tlile ka uno bensi la salting go jutile jo like
Okay.
But
So, for
honestly,
me, as an outie ha go bona o jutile ke motho ma 400 I stress like ngwana o ra go swag mos like mo ke
I think
swag
that's what
material.
you guys as men have in your head, rather saying that hore mujutile. I also stand with the decision that the point that Chrissy made, saying that the women that you slept with, yes, you might have unjutile, umpulito, umfurile, and whatever. But the moment they took the decision to sleep with you, it's that they wanted to as well. So
no, obviously you
it's always a
don't wanna
case,
have sex with someone who
yeah,
didn't want.
they wanted to, but at some point, lo tse o di bolelang tseo, they didn't count. I swear to God, there's no way
Holy
that I'm
no,
gonna
there's
be
no-
with you. Karabo, you can have money. you can have a car, you can be filthy as rich, but I don't see myself bending over for you. That's why I'm saying that there are things.
Come on.
No, there are things that yes, they volunteer, but then
Come on.
there are things that volunteer or like their account, but then normally they contribute. Sorry, get volunteer. They contribute, but then at the end of the day, there's that one factor that's like I also wanted to, or I saw you appealing in my way. Besides your materialistic things that I wanted to give it up. So it's not always the case that now of what you have. It's also about how I saw you. So don't always take.
Why I get
Okay.
I was no longer appealing to the people that I want.
Yeah.
You were no longer appealing to the people
That I want.
They were no longer appealing to you.
No.
You were no longer.
Now I was no longer appealing to the people
So
that
you
I
had
want.
to level up and leave
I
some
had
things.
to level up. Because then now I see, okay, Plainfield, they are now.
Okay.
So that way, re ba convince hore bona ba te convince hore re nyoko jana.
Exactly.
So
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I can't do that. But Mohau flow, guys. Like Mohau can rap podcast. Like I understand that Mohau rap.
and what happened with that situation?
No, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened was baby mama, baby daddy. Wana uko baby daddy. I don't know the arrangement or nailing exactly.
Who are these people?
It's Lesego. Let me get her proper name.
Yeah.
Lesego Mamang and some whatever prominent someone who has influence.
Nah, I shouldn't get it, yeah.
So, Wana uko baby daddy.
Yeah.
Wana dies.
Yeah.
Alko papa Wana.
Yeah.
Antlhalanya ngwana na setse le dinene sharp di paramedic di atla jiki ngwana wa bulukiwa after 2 days after tlhokofala. Family ya bo mama a teng, mama a teng. Like everything was just a rush, quick, fast to
Are they Muslims?
Yeah?
Get more Muslim.
No.
Okay.
That's why Muslim.
Yeah.
Just normal.
Normal yeah.
Like you and I black people. Ngwana wa bulukiwa fast ka pela, mama a boloka ngwana. She was not there.
Was she told though?
She was told ngwana o tlhokofetse. But obviously, like as black people, we do not rush go listen. Like sometimes it takes like 7 days or 2 weeks. Whatever. In 2 days, ngwana setse a bolokilwe. Clar, finish. The certificate, everything is there. So now, mama onyaka justice. Or like, why was I not part?
So let me just give reference. The woman is Lesego Pale.
Yeah.
She was married to, I can't pronounce the guy's. She has a baby. With, I believe he's an outsider. He's a foreigner. So they had a kid and then they broke up and then kitty baby, daddy baby, mama saga, right? Yeah. The mother is on her way to Limpopo. She had an event, an unveiling, and will readings and whatever she needed to attend. The child was with the father at the father's house. And then it happened that the guy calls, tells her, like, dude, the child just drowned. So I called paramedics and this is happening. They are on the way. We are trying to bring the child back, right? Okay. She's like, okay, keep me updated. And then the guy does not keep her updated. Like, it's giving very sketchy. It's like sketchy. The whole thing is sketchy. Things are just happening randomly. Ning, there are cops. Ning, I can't talk to the cops. I can't talk to the detective. Like, I'm with access to your authority. And then, as she's still going there, death certificate, Mwana's declared dead. Tomorrow, the child is buried.
But wait.
Now, the catch of this whole thing is this woman doesn't want to go to the man's place because there's something that she doesn't want to talk about initially that happens in that house that she now, it looks in a sense that maybe this might be a sacrifice because the guy is way moneyed.
But, okay, sharp. As a parent, how about how as in an emergency situation? What is your initial response?
Turn back.
Turn back. But hona le mo like karawetse hona the situations when you know like this person is a responsible father.
Yeah.
Ne? For example, let's say like a Chris. I have a gig go KZN.
Yeah.
Ne? Sharp like you go KZN, Pretoria is like 6 hours, 5 hours away. Ne?
Yeah.
Ngwana o na le papa hae and ngwana ka o tla antse a ya ko papa hae ke a mo tshepa papa hae hore o responsible ke mo trusta ka bophelo ba ngwana.
There are nannies and whatever
And
as
there are
well.
nannies like wa tlalanya hore
Yeah,
a
like,
se
it's a safe
tsela tsa hore
environment.
o sala go next door.
Yeah.
Wa tlalanya. So now they're telling me hore ngwana there's an emergency. Mo for nna mo 5 years ing ela ngwana ka a phela antsa sala le ngwana hae le papa hae. Obviously, like there's been situations before a lot of ngwana wa tlhaka ka itse papa hae takes care of it very quick. Situations as so sad. I'm thinking, oh okay, o go papa hae dilo tse so like we've been in many situations tse so ka itse ka mo tshepa hore to take care of the situation. Ha ona ha ne kana ko ela hore ngwana hao o tlo tlhokofala and dilo tse so do irahala ba moloka in 2 days. So mo they're like, okay, let me take care of business. Fast. Obvious, ke go khole already.
Yeah.
So let me take care of business fast, and then ke wela morao. By the time ore o wela morao, ngwana is gone.
Buried even.
So she was never informed of the death. She was just informed of the situation.
She was informed of the death like in an email, and then he was not responding. Like, yeah.
Because I mean, we don't take emails.
Good, like they were not on a good terms. Pila batho ba. Aktlhalohanya hore they were on a good terms or not, or they were on a good terms. But when the situation, when the situation occurred, then the guy just was not responding or not communicating as he should have, and then not agreeing for the mother to talk to like the detectives or the cops that were there. It seemed so enclosed, whereby when she called the police to come, the guy wouldn't open, saying there are cops already here.
Hey!
So it's giving. So what's
the nationality?
I think Nigerian. I'm not sure. I think. Now imagine the trauma now as a mother, undigging your child and seeing and making sure and doing an autopsy again to check if na. And what are the counts that maybe so if it's
but you all don't learn. I'm a Nigeria.
This reminds me of that other video of that lady crying on TikTok saying she needs help. Her man has been abusing her. But then I don't think anybody should go through this, no matter if they don't learn. I'm a Nigerian, whatever.
No, but then sometimes
it's cruel, yo.
But yeah, this is too cruel.
It's too cruel.
But we've been telling you these people are cruel.
And waiting
live evidence.
Yeah, thing is, ish. Waiting like our sisters, everyone, but then our sisters, like. I
think the reason why women go, South African women go to other, like date foreign nationals, it's because I'm not in a bad way, but it came to a point where South African men and women are not compatible.
Not compatible.
They're not compatible. There's a certain level where they're not compatible. Not saying only about like Nigerian nationalities only, but like also going interracial and all that. In a sense where as women, like I wanna be in. When I'm in my 30s, I want to be at a certain level and points. And being with a man that is in like their 40s, they are behaving like a man that's in their 20s or like their late 20s to 30s. And then like ratlasha.
So compatibility we kira kanchela.
Hona maybe basiras ka life.
No, basari ba South Africa
ba half. I had a Nigerian friend, ne? Like guy. So una longwana. So now I beg you with the question. This person owner are you with them? I'm like, are you with them because you are marata? Or because why it's like in a relationship and I don't have the numbers I don't have any means of communication. I'm like, are you with them because like you genuinely love them or what? That guy bluntly, like we bullet straight. I don't know. I just want
Nationality.
nationality.
Shit.
But I don't want already. When I she's with this person because Motonya nationality.
For the
Already,
green book.
Umufilele ngwana wena wa meeting
Yeah.
ngwana.
Yeah.
When you say delete, when you say alternative delete,
The thing is,
you can't like who thing.
it's crazy. That's the reason. That's one reason.
And
Also,
like they're so blinded. They think I don't know, maybe
But-
0.3% about
No.
genuine. Mara like a majority of them, they are not, guys. They are not. They are not genuine.
Banyana ba
batho
South
ba.
Africa are realistic to the economic needs of South Africa. Like o ka se mpotse hore wena o nyaka out ya o ira 100,000. Like joke batho ba ga ba o ira 100,000. Like realistically
And they
speaking,
married. Majority of those.
Like realistically speaking, it's not even like a good 5% of men that make 100K a month. Like the most people who make in majority, but let's go to 20K go class. And a 20K life. Kiala area apartment tsa go mid rent. Leona we still struggling. Furniture ya shorta. Like ke a 20K life, realistically speaking.
No, not a 20. Let's
20.
say let's say
20K,
30K, 40K.
Okay, maybe
Roundabout. Like the
30
next.
Still, Leona, 30K it still leaves you in mid rent. Still leaves you go Centurion in a 2-bedroom apartment with a car, maybe 1
20K
kid.
legenyane,
If you look
for
at
the
Toma
total
Balwananyana Baba 3 was so cold. Like you are below the 1 kid at most, because then creche, whatnot and whatnot. Like you down to
5K.
at that time you're part of the high earners. Pela, once you're in like 30K. Like you're part of the high earners. Like you earning like you are very well paid.
This is 30K after take home, or is it 30K before deduction?
I would say
After,
before.
let's say after. man.
Even
Maybe
after,
hour
though.
before that, I was
Even
just
after.
16,000,
Okay.
You are still a high earner. Like according to the standards
No,
of South
after
Africa.
after deduction, isn't it middle
Even-
class?
No, you are a high earner in terms of like Ogo middle class, mara you are a high earning individual. So in terms habare batho ba ba golang sharp babalalina. And then there's
No
those
way,
managers,
girl.
the CEO who
Like, that
like
cannot.
make like your 60Ks, your whatnot. Those are like above. But then the high earners are like your 30Ks and above.
After.
Yeah, like, and then there's those 60K, bumang mang, like those are like your CEOs, the director, and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then, bo general manager, give you 30K mark.
Yeah.
Bale, o ka reka M1, M2, klar, already, ya teka budget out. O patela rent ya buma 12K.
Yo, I was like,
Awusana silo. Realistically, those are the
No,
men
thing-
who are available.
thing
Those
is,
are not the
Rana-
men who will buy you cars.
yeah, South
So those are
African
not the
women-
men that South African women want. That's what you say.
No, they don't want that.
Realistically, they don't want
South
that.
African women don't want that. So most.
I think this is where also women independence is also.
Yeah, nga se re ba botlhe,
needed.
mara South African women ba rata quick cash.
Who doesn't?
Re nyaka ntho e iragalang no. So like
And the
I do this, I
Instagram
get
live,
this.
Leona Yarfora.
Yeah, I do this, I get this. And also like le pressure ya social media, like re rata to compare le batho ba re sa itseng hore ho iragalang mo maphelong a bona.
In real life.
O bona offense moasi wa mitsi ne?
Videographer.
Like 5 a.m. get ready with me as I prepare my husband's lunchbox with that. O bona like life ya hai
It's leverage. She's giving
One
leverage.
talang.
Yeah.
Onya go iratsana tso cut like you don't know.
And
Ho
also,
iragalang
sometimes take
behind.
the time to ask these people's ages. Like, o na le bokae? O etse ya thusanyana bjang? O ka thoma wa tlhaloganya di-age tsa batho ba. O tlo tlhaloganya gore batho ba kgale ba le teng mo gaming.
Yeah.
Like most of them, like most of the ballers are like my 50,
Yeah.
45.
And
Cannot be
also
a
like
baller at
celebrities
31.
that we know.
Why are you a baller at 31?
Even yeah.
It's suspicious.
It's suspicious, like you're doing something. Like most of the people, like they become comfortable in life. They would have your car, your house, and
if you're
whatnot.
making an honest
Around,
living.
like they start like around 35, where you have like a nice, decent house in a furniture, ailing sharp,
How
like
many years?
35.
Karabo.
And in SA, realistically speaking, But to buy furniture is sharp.
No.
I can really furniture nyana
Instagram
big
furniture.
couches. It's a matter
I
point.
disagree.
Are you saying there's 30-year-olds who have houses
Yes.
with houses?
Yes.
Bayrang?
And
Working.
honest living.
No, bayraing.
Babereka, sharp.
Ingi.
So now, like, there's doctors, engineers, there's lawyers. There's, like, I am telling you, I have seen it.
There's artists, Jelly Baby.
Alentlalohan.
Monada.
Chrissy, arabulele, there's exceptions in life.
You didn't say
No,
what
I
there's
don't know Rabulala in
exception.
general. Like
Okay.
Rabulala in majority
Yeah.
senses. I'm not speaking of exceptions. Like, honal batu ba horegi since yana Thomas Gela. O tsene school a pasa, a university a pasa. Like there was never hiccups in his life in a sense. Like o tsene a fetsa a sala go sekolong ba mo fa mmereko. O entlhalwanya like there's those individuals that happen like life it's a mabia for bona. Like azanga ho ba le issues in any way or azanga faila nyana go sigela azanga ho ira like those people ke the exception aseka mko majority operatang in terms
Oh,
of
yeah.
life. So bow you can never say una le batho ba reng ba tshwere chelete ka 21 and they've never like had to go back home ba
Mara
agele
la
mine
siena.
or azanga ira like now o kono afford hore yena a reke furniture ya ma 2 point something o kono re ha thoma ka first job ya hae a reke koloi Benz cause then I lo aga ntlo ya papai o tlhaentse maybe le something decent wa tlhalwa like there's those people get exceptions.
We're fighting
But
poverty
in
as
general-
well.
in
Yeah,
general
we're
in
generalizing,
majority
yeah.
a ira le bya life like a lot of people by the age of 35 kona a reng maybe like ntlo ena le plasma e yena inyakang ntlo ena le couch e yena inyakang a seng couch ele ya o pecha.
Yeah. Okay, sharp. So ha re boella mo tabeng ya this girl le taba ya ngwana, ne?
Yeah.
Do you think hore like your opinion o nahana hore maybe e ka ba le ke taba tsela tsa hore o sacrifice tse ka ngwana that guy hore a khono like from kamko o tlileng hore still sa bona se bileng ka teng?
The general news kama Nigeria gore ba ira dilonyana tse bjao.
And ungare they don't care hore like batho
They
ba lo
don't
kare
care.
a ka ba le ngwana le wena ba ka mo South Africa ka re ba re bona re se
Like
tsela like le ngwana nyano wa ha wa le
and
South
ha le
African.
ra le botsa gore jo demons a ba le bone ka selo a le tlhalohanye that concept
Mara wa ditse video tse ba mistreatang ba sa di ba ka mo like o ka utla botlhoko a re bona I will be with you will never divorce me
too naive.
I will go why is engwe msala a re bona ke re it's over a re bona it
And a
is
re-
not
Bothata
I
gore
will
a re nyako ba
go
honest.
lawyer a re go lawyer wena ha ona divorce ya selo tlo ikreang mo una no divorce yang
Yeah, I guess.
Banyana ba South Africa ba nyako ba honest ka economy ya South Africa. Or
Yeah.
economy ya South Africa ai allow dilonyana
So re no
tsa
kra-
blow up di ace of spades go tlapong mo week. Ai allow.
Re no tikrelang juba tsa rena di
They
bule.
live a decent life.
At least have double income.
Mara
If wa
like
bereka, you are in the 30K mark.
wa bona nthe botlhoko ebile hore all this ka cost ya ngwana
Yeah, that's what hurts.
And
Like, wa bona ka
le re
costa-
breakela ka-
yeah.
le re breakela ka batho ba ngoreng ko country tsa bona basadi ba bo boneng ka selo like they are oppressed and shit.
Yeah.
Now we allow you things to we allow you to live sharp legislatures why is it kono spana sharp. These people are flourishing because kantlela legislature basadi ba bo boneng ka selo.
Yeah.
but was my country is rich how while $1 ya lena ile 20 rand ya rena
Like basadi batho ba suffer kantlela. Like but ba suffer in like real suffering. Yeah, we are able soft.
yeah but South Africa
Things
is
are soft.
but it's an easy country
Hey, it's soft.
it's
like
easy
Nah.
you can
It's
do
easy
whatever-
for those that are not
350,
here.
you can do whatever that you want
Yeah.
from South
Let's say we are
Africa.
Pila
You
pila
can
a re
get
no
away with a lot of
bulang
things.
di spaza shop ba botlhe. A re
As
no
long as you
bulang.
tšhelete ka South Africa you can get away with anything
Yeah.
ka South Africa o ka rekisa di-drugs ba o catcha red-handed wa ba fa 1 million you get away with it
Yeah.
anything wa itse someone salareng kwana a re mo South Africa o ya tronkong ha o batla
True.
serious a re o ya
Too much
tronkong ha o
bribery that's
batla mo
happening
South
here.
Africa. If o sena tšhelete o tlo ya tronkong ke batho ba ba kae bao ba itseng ba re ba bona go ditabeng but you've never seen them behind bars because they have money ba itse gore tshwantse ke Brown envelope ya bereka mo South Africa. If you don't have money, you will rot in jail.
But anyway, why is osmosis? Skosana. Kuma cousin necessary.
Photosynthesis.
Necessary kuma cousin. Nailing that
Ko
language.
botsa ke tswile ka eng and e ke tswileng ka yona ko grade 12.
Oh,
A wa tswa ka yona
Nele
my
second
brother.
language.
No, I am just telling you hore nna di marks tsaka sa grade 12 wena ko Harvard ya how a wa tswa ka tsona. So relax. So you don't want to argue with me.
No, I'm
Ke tswile ka ko botsa ka hore ke tswila distinction ka English. Eno ba krata e bolela.
second. Ya second.
Ha ona taba.
Happen in English
Ke
like.
tswile ka yona wena ya first how you bethile wa tswa ka 31. You bethile le first.
Chrissy.
Nah.
Nana ke papathela ke mem nam pizza go side thing am papathela.
Okay, none every.
Ngwanaka.
Okay, sharp. Na every time ka Monday. Every time Monday ne bang pizza ba rta bohaleng wathi top achiever in English.
Ko light.
Come get your reward. Eng?
Ko light.
Light what?
Apa na le na ba ruta English ka Sotho.
Hayi khona.
Othello are.
Nna ne ke bala.
Lena.
Nna ne ke bala animal farm. Ne ke recite ka sa ibona.
Animal farm ka grima.
11 12.
How is the animal farm ke rile neng?
Awaira.
Ah go.
Ba bona it's too difficult for you. You cannot.
Animal farm.
Ba bona hore animal farm for wena. Yo ba win na
like animal
that.
farm ke tumile.
No, ne ba we research chapter 1 and 2 go animal farm ka grade 7.
Sharp anyway, are we to osmosis?
I do. It's
Wow.
osmosis. Ke osmosis.
Why is osmosis?
No, I don't know what osmosis is.
Anyway,
Ke osmosis.
osmosis is the process that this water.
Ba o biditse batho ba
Aqua
metsi ane. Ba mmeditse pele Mohau.
Okay, pronounce have 59 ko spelling.
We
Osmosis.
practice it before we can go to osmosis.
Osmosis. He would never say it from the top of his head.
Never. And here the process ya osmosis. O level. Ering process.
What is the photosynthesis process? What is photosynthesis?
Pala
Photosynthesis.
lo we pronounce.
Hey, ke jile ke lemi. Photosynthesis.
Nako ka osmosis.
Osmosis king.
Ku butsa ka photo.
Okay,
Ku
Robert,
butsa ka photo.
Osmosis.
The breakdown
Okay.
of water molecules to make this water.
Okay.
So aqua OBR has went through osmosis
That is
to purify the water to make it as tasty as it needs to be. This is like top grade, better than your best water you could ever find. Aqua OBR.
Barke
Please.
reverse osmosis system used as a purification process on water obtained from a private or public distribution.
Pew.
pH
Why-
8.58.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Please contact them if you're looking for water, your branded water, for your events. Anyway,
And ke
they
halal.
brand it in your name. If you don't want your name, you can brand it. You can get Aqua OBR available. 076 375 6911. Kopelo ba tshware. Ba grele metsi a mashap. I'll tshwara ba too sharp. Yeah, you were saying photosynthesis.
Yes, tell us.
Photosynthesis is the process of breaking down. Yeah.
Bye.
Yes. Process of monate.
Utlile ka yona. You know the way you started, I was like, yeah. Give it to them, daddy. Daddy, what?
The tree breaking down. I'm trying to understand.
The
Like,
tree breaking down, no?
is it
Eh?
this way
Are
around
the
or
tree
this
breaking
way around?
down? No?
This way around.
What?
It's clockwise around.
Is it breaking down the H? No, not H.
What H2O?
What do we breathe out?
Oxygen.
Out.
Out. Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. So is it the process of it breaking down carbon dioxide?
Are you asking us-
making oxygen, or is it the process of it breaking down? Yeah. The other way around.
Meiosis.
I was
Meiosis.
No. Photosynthesis.
I get a meiosis.
Wait, we still on the photosynthesis one.
Oh no, meiosis is breaking down water molecules. The breakdown of almost is
It's in meiosis.
meiosis thing.
Meiosis, umisa life science, you know, I me pale.
Science, naga content.
Yeah.
But wait. Wait, ke sanya go tlhaloganya photosynthesis. Is it the breakdown of carbon dioxide to make oxygen? Or
Carbon
is it-
what?
It's the breakdown of carbon dioxide, making it into oxygen.
Okay.
My brother,
Why
when I
nina
school
ni-
was about Gansasona, very useless.
It's not, man. Like this.
I to see that solo my life. Go to my phone book.
Oh, what?
When I got my phone book, I don't want to go to my phone book.
No ba thata gore a ke nyaka go quota ba bangwe. Mara
When you were supposed to go to my phone book.
was it this course is bolediwang go kasi lifestyle? Ke sona sa mo phone book se.
My phone book.
I just realized you're fucking wrong with photosynthesis.
What is it?
Wrong, no,
Wait.
I did life science.
Let me, Sugar, can you move your body?
I know it has to do with the sun.
Photosynthesis is a chemical process that occurs in plants, algae, and some bacteria when exposed to sunlight.
The sun and the trees.
What you were
I
explaining,
just said that I said I know it has to do with the sun and the trees. That's all oxygen and carbon dioxide.
what you were explaining is how
I said it. Sun and the trees.
what you were explaining is how how oxygen turns back into how the
That's
trees
no shit.
turns
What's that process called?
I don't know.
It's photo banong kandileri ni
Yeah,
manena.
No.
Changes carbon dioxide.
Oh, because ara eta letsatsi.
Yeah.
And the trees. Dire.
Okay, Sharp.
Hey, noti it's a pollen
Prima.
isa kwa. No vale na rating drogar ke dom ke no le bella fela ka re ke rato ba tlohela because nna khale ke fetsa sekolo and then na akatwa ka higher certificate my brother. I got distinction.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I'll
And I went to varsity.
I'll Dr. Matthew ne.
No.
I'll
I
staged.
get to no papa ke dem. Ke lo tlohela le bia la sekwasa na so ko Harvard se
At least a professional Dr. Matthew Lonnie here. Mangli Bonnie Matthew is back in the game, trying to be back in the game.
Matthew wa hafa
He stated in an interview that like finally after so long Matthew reads he's like, yes, I was lying. He's like, I was
If there's one
lying.
person that's argafelang ke daman. Like that guy pisses me off.
Why?
Well, no one says I like a special case for na.
But that go ranyo go accept ah.
No acceptile man.
Acceptile, no.
No, I accept.
The
Why to
process
accept
that he
again?
did was unnecessary.
Like, dude. Yeah, why were they releasing my for sec? You were lying to people.
Yeah.
So what do you mean why they were releasing you?
Mara lele na
grade
batho
12
ba ne ba
your
mo
matric
tshepa mara ba tshepa.
Na ba mo
Ba tshepila
tshepa.
mara batho ba ne ba tshepa botola.
The things that he was saying were fact checked as well. That's another
Hey,
thing.
Ke
What's
bona
that thing?
comment engwe. I don't know where it was. Ka bona hore like batho ba ba ntswang ka bolela sekgowa hore o intelligent.
Aroroba.
But yo, this person is so intelligent. He speaks English so fluently. I'm like
Ghana, but English is not the what of what?
The measure of
Intelligence.
Tlhako botsa wa bona English. Nna ke rata wa tsa batho hore English ke language guys. It's like how khona o bolela Sevenda o lo mopedi. Wa understand? If o khona o bolela Sevenda o lo mopedi, re o intelligent
But
because
you
o khona o
are,
bolela Sepedi.
at some level.
O khona o bolela Sevenda. No,
At some level you
because
are.
now o bolela English tshwanetse re measure intellect ya hao because o bolela an international language.
What's it?
Oh,
What's
well,
it
guys,
very
come
hirang?
on.
Wait, I'm
Come
just trying to
on.
point out something. What's it very hirang right now? Mo South Africa with ease. Why is it celebrate bjang go di country tse ding?
Yeah.
English.
Like not to bolela English, like to be multilingual. Like that's like a huge
Why
thing.
is South Africa by rankile as one of the highest countries that khona bolela English?
Yeah, because
I
like,
accept bolela number man mara re mo top 10 ya o bolela English fluent.
go ba multilingual like na re bona ka bo Trevor ba re Trevor is multilingual. Like Trevor was never multilingual in South Africa.
English,
No, like
English
Nawal
guy.
South Africa. Like
Ke di-accent.
no, but
And
I'm
the
saying the fact that
phrases.
ukono bulela English, abulela Zulu, abulela Eng. Like Rina arid count as being multilingual.
Yeah.
And Holmu Pitori, all those languages rekono di bulela. Mara azanga karar Chris multilingual man.
Because they're multilingual.
Re multilingual.
Multilingual, multi-talented.
Like
Yeah.
Rina, like I really celebrate that thing. Ngwana o kono bulela English, o kono bulela Zulu, o kono bulela Setswana.
Mara nna ke ba gete batho ba o rata ira English
But then
o ka re
though,
intelligent.
isn't South Africa one of the countries that has the most spoken languages?
Yeah.
No,
But
actually
I'm saying-
Nigeria has like 100 over 100 and something
Is it?
official languages.
We have 4 tribes.
Bale ba.
Yeah, mara mo for tribing e
So
o bana
we
di
have-
language of 100.
Au tikir ba hafa.
Or it's just slang.
I don't know, re ke di-slang.
Ona le bo pidgin English. Eh, like ke bo
Pidgin
English,
English.
ke dilonyana tse bjao, like ke bo dispitori.
And barator correct them in Nigeria ka English and I code.
And actually, they know English better than us, actually.
But what it's English ya bona?
They speak British English. Not about like English.
Yo British mara ma Nigeria bara wena. I go chop ahead.
Just the accent.
I go chop ahead.
They have
come
they have a thick accent.
I go chop your head.
Come and eat, bro.
I go kill you. My sister, you know I go. You want to chop my money.
My sister.
My sister, you want to chop
I
my
will
money,
try-
you must give me
Ba
pussy.
tlogela rohama Nigeria. at
Wait,
some point.
King
Now I wanna be
RMB.
out.
RMB, wait. On you guys
Satisfied.
busy chopping people's heads and whatever. Nah, that's
I didn't say
That's a
Mohau
lot.
wena can mo sa
That's a
ka
lot.
taba ela ya hao ya go crossing.
Taba yaka ya go crossing.
Ya go crossing.
Oh,
Re go bokae?
Ko ba re bolele ka taba ya go crossing.
your
That's a
story.
lot. Okay, this is the last one.
The
Mohau,
story
kopela
that
o-
happened at crossing. Okay,
Go crossing. Go
so
crossing.
these are all allegedly. I don't want anything.
Allegedly.
Yes, they are all allegedly spoken, right? Thank you. So,
Perfect.
go crossing. There's been a rape case that happened, right? So, story is Mama urumile ngwana to. Okay, Mama is a stall owner. Is it an owner? Yeah,
Yeah.
stall owner.
It's a
Kamahara
vendor,
crossing,
something like that.
and then aruma ngwana to the manager's office. Go crossing, and then within that process, Mwanahai was raped. The child was 16 years old, and the manager at the moment is free. He's not in prison, and he is like ana any case allegedly. Ana any case, and then he's riding free, and then Mwana was raped, and nothing is being done about it. And she's also being threatened.
South Africa, when you have money and when you have influence,
But would you say he has money?
we
But
don't
okay.
know the influence that he has.
But yeah.
Number one, the fact that o rapile ngwana and o free, or on influence.
But we don't know the conditions of freedom. Yeah.
What conditions of freedom?
Like
He's
maybe
back in
out-
work.
He might be out on bail.
No, but then baro bere
Akere mara- wait.
miracle nkara. First of all, and also like you guys know as a company, you know how this person did this, and then you already test and whatnot. Limusetsa ko miracle before I being approved. I get the whole thing. Hore innocent until proven
Yeah.
guilty. Mara as a reputation, as a company reputation alona in nakai mutu happy if mutu was accused of something this big. Alas on le me on
And rape
hold
is a
nyana,
big
le mo
thing in South
suspend
Africa.
nyana for yona nako eo until case yotlhe e clear about okay this person was is innocent and then okay letare sharp awele merko this person also prove we innocent. First of all, mara limusediso ko merko era horeng hora le na le
Legally.
promotana le dilo tse so.
No, but legally, what as Batuba Unang Molo, what do they stand on legally? Like, what's the suspension on?
We don't know.
The suspension of being accused for rape.
There's no law that says if you are accused of a crime, then you have to
Karabo,
no
we
longer
have
go to
seen
work.
this so many times. Even in
No.
Garitap, example,
Ooh,
Jelly
God.
Baby.
Wait,
Example,
Jelly Baby,
Ay,
Wait.
Reiki.
no, can you go and say something
But then you
example?
can make an example. That's
Ay,
a Rasi accept you.
It's
It's a bad comparison already.
Wow, is what can you go ring?
O berekela
Utlella,
mang,
wa
Jelly
hope ema pele karabo, ntlele ke fetse. Wa opela Jelly Baby o naruhile mata. Again, Jelly Baby had sponsors. I get sponsors pulled out because of bad reputation.
That's why
Jelly
that's
Baby,
why Nisanya go uye ko-
but as a big company, if an employee utlisa a bad reputation in a company, most dairy companies still hold bow suspend for your nanako until libitola how litiera. That's the reality of the company. They don't bring you back to work if basoter libitola how. They don't.
No,
So what does it say ka company social group crossing?
Chrissy.
Agarab.
If
No ways. They were not
One.
supposed to bring him back to work if libitola
One.
how also clear.
one.
And
You have
even barba threatening me.
Listen, I don't listen.
I don't want to listen to
You are not bringing-
Let's hear. Wait, Chrissy, let's have
Are you trying
it.
to justify?
No,
or
we're
why
not
was the
justifying.
Merong after ngwana batho?
We're not. Let's hear his
Awufuna
point.
ukulalela. Awufuna
Let's
ukulalela
just
kwamanje.
hear him.
Awufuna ukulalela.
I'm pissed.
Lalela.
Okay, I'm listening,
What I'm
but
saying
I'm
is,
pissed.
you have to bring the company into disrepute in order for them to justify a suspension. So currently, this thing is not trending. It's
So
not
it
a
must trend first.
Listen,
Fuck that.
it's not a trending matter. Hence, Martha, they had to suspend her because it was a trending matter.
Well,
you were
Masa, fuck
you
that.
were-
I'm not
hey,
talking about
yabona ukweli-
Masa. I
Oh,
will
ba
come
mafumbuka ba
Masa.
nung le-
No, I will
makhosini.
come Karabo.
I'm saying,
So,
I'm gonna
something
comparison
that
how.
very
Okay, all right.
Oh,
I
wait,
think we're
but
gonna
I-
end the show. Thank you. It's a wrap.
No way.
It's a wrap.
Kahana.
It's a
As a
wrap.
comparison, at least ngwena. And
Nigga,
go Carlos
the
at least.
sponsors pulling out and suspending someone.
Okay.
Jelly
Oh,
Baby,
Khalile,
bamu
Khalile.
suspended from the
Akawukhala.
sponsors side, bamu shiftile because the company is trying to uphold
Akawukhala
their
ka
image.
comparison
Hore
yao.
baskaba na halo ka batho ba bet. Hona ba nung
Oh,
social
Khalile ka
it is
comparison
known hore o rapile motho. Why are they still putting him there but abereke into ba itse hore o rapile motho? Why ba sa me until the name is cleared? That's my argument.
My argument is, as a company, you have no standing to suspend this person because this is an ongoing case. There's nothing that
Karabo wena.
says this person is guilty. So if Ram suspend that
Companies
and then
are
Oya
like, "Oh, you are
Union,
guilty."
There were tests that were made.
Companies don't go you are guilty or not. If you are putting their image at risk,
you know
they will
what? We out.
suspend
Love
you.
your own peace.
Have you ever worked in your life? I am telling you.
If it's a okay, let's do this. Let's wait.
How
Okay,
should you be guilty in your contract?
Karabo, relax.
Company-
Chrissy, relax. Hear out Karabo's points. Let Karabo
I
talk.
kayuta Karabo
Okay,
point high,
don't
mara,
assume what he's gonna say. Let him
situation.
say and finish his statement as you said and finish your statement, and then we'll argue after that. Pause.
Bakwatisa,
Karabo, give us your
bakwatisa,
statement. Let's hear you.
I'm saying, legally, that person is not guilty as yet. So as a company, we can't say this person Ram suspend or Ramkuba because there's nothing legally standing to say Romukubela yona or Ram suspendela yona. So if Ram suspender at this given time, as a company, we stand the chances of getting sued. Hore, this person Ram suspendile without anything because we don't know what we're gonna find out once we start our investigation. We might
Yes.
find out or these people azanga moripa at
Salo
all.
utla
We
haka
might find out
into.
or this thing never happened at all.
Salwa e utlwa ha ka into wena.
What's available as immediate information right now. Investigations are not concluded. So
Okay.
until investigations are concluded and everything is rounded off and we say
They
this person,
suspend you until
Wait.
conditions.
we're saying this person has come, unless this thing is a trending matter and you're bringing the company into disrepute, there's a clause for that says if you are bringing the company into disrepute, you are ruining the image of the company. You don't have to do anything. Loka betha motho ka tlapa wa apere uniform ya rena, we have the right to suspend you. Whether legally ba conclude or you are guilty for tlapa motho or not, we have the right to conclude. If ro kra go bya le mo tlhapetse wa apere uniform ya rena, we have the right to suspend you. Aware anything legally confining or wrong, but then we have the right ya ho rokube or ro suspend because you've done something to bring the company into disrepute. So right now, unless Rena know after episode 2 a trender,
That's not how it
when
works,
the
my
company can
brother.
say, okay, this
Sharp.
person is bringing the company into disrepute because this thing is becoming a trending matter.
Sharp, I
Now
hear
we
you,
can
but that's not how it
suspend you.
works.
Wait, okay,
That
now
is not
pause.
how it works.
Now I'm
Companies
just
do
gonna
not operate
say
like
this.
that.
I'm just gonna say
They
this
don't
quick.
operate like that. Ergo words, Karabo, once they suspect or there's a case against you, they suspend you until you are guilty or not.
How repile motho within the company if we know who this person works within the company?
That's not how it
Chrissy.
works, Karabo.
Chrissy.
That is not
Okay,
how it
fine.
works.
Chrissy.
That's not how it
but
works.
if
Sharp.
there's a case that is against you, ne,
Yeah.
as an individual, or sharp, let's say as culture spotlight,
Yeah.
ne, but you are accused of killing someone,
Yeah.
ne, because when you umodi camereng, you are in the forefront of everything, and now there's a case here,
Yeah.
we put you on hold until you are proven innocent. You are out go di camereng. Because as a company, re tlo bonahala o kare re batho ba o promote batho ba o bolaya batho. We are on standby until case how e fela. That's how companies work. That's why o kry artist, for example, a big artist bare almost scandaling sa GBV. But me are on hold
O compare
until
the artist.
I
That's why
think
I gave you
this
one.
is.
I'm just trying
let
to
me
show
just
you
wait.
what-
Let me pause this whole thing. I think the problem is that now we are comparing this with different sectors and different places that this
Exactly.
thing has happened. Now, on your point, Karabo, this there were. Things to prove that this child was a virgin and she was raped. Yes, you're right with the fact that they might have a different clause and whatever, but at the at the sense of it, at the end of the day, is that the child was raped, the
And
man
was
is back to
proven.
work, and what we're just saying is
it's
that
not
they just
proven.
want what they're saying is that they want
was proven
justice
that she was
for this
raped,
child,
girl.
and
It's
that's
not-
it.
Like guys, the minute selo se proven, it's if it's put against the law. Like rebele ko khoto right argue. So this thing has not been argued yet.
Okay.
Against one talwai. Like it's ongoing investigation. So if it came out or him in by patoots or like they've that's during investigation. Like those are things that we discover
Mara, do you think
as
what
way.
since one
Those are
says
things that we
miracle?
discover. Ooh, those
Since
are
one
things.
says-
Listen.
Chrissy.
These are things we discover during the investigation. And then those are the things that we're going to take to court and they will be put against such things. That, okay, Shabu, we're putting this thing against the law. They're going to argue their side because they also cite the Highland on a lady proofs high, which they have not been put out. On that evidence, high, which they're going to put against each other and they're going to argue. And then say, the aspect, they said to argue, yeah, this is what we found out. And then judge it will conclude, or yes, this is true, this is not true. And then by conclude that this person is guilty. Only then does the company able to take a decision and decide, or this is what we need to do with this individual.
So let's make sure that this episode trends so they can be justice for this girl.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Tango.
what you say.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
If it trends,
But
then
no to rape.
you are now then the company has a leg to stay on and say you are bringing the company in disrepute until your case is concluded. Then you can come back.
Please
to
just say you're not.
on suspension.
Just say
until
you're
the
not
case is
for rape,
concluded.
please.
I'm
Because
not for rape.
thanks.
Obvious.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But
but
legally-
He's not for rape. He's against it.
Until proven guilty, you should continue working. Go to work
Chrissy,
and earn your
how about-
salary.
I can't just say
No,
"Sharp,
you
futek."
must. You must put me on hold. You must suspend me until I am proven innocent, Karabo.
Okay, fine.
You must.
According to your word, on record, clean.
Because I
This
will
was
never
an
rape
amazing
Love you all.
episode.
Why-
Thank
why
you.
would I
Bye.
rape?
Love you guys. Bye.
Oh wow. Fucking annoys me. It annoys me.